Everything felt great. A little rusty. Just got to get on the same page with everybody. But all in all, we had our opportunities today, and I think that's what's the most frustrating part because you feel that this is your time. When you play this game as long, or you watch the game as long, you realize, you're not going to just keep getting this good field position. So you're not just going to keep getting, opportunities left and right. And, I wouldn't say blaming, but it's just all in the game. Nobody has played the perfect game, but, in my position, I wish I can have a couple throws back. But at the end of the day, just being optimistic about it all. We did play a good team. And knowing that we just got to still move forward. I think the most frustrating part about this whole thing, and taking the loss for what it is, and you hate when that happens, but I think it's time to take more pride in winning at home. You know what I'm saying? I feel as if, and they know they snuck one away. We can't allow that to happen. Can't allow that to happen. Anytime we play in Bank of America Stadium, we have to treat that as sacred ground, and we will be better for that.
Cam, sometimes you look like you're ready to unleash a long one, but you never did. You're just not comfortable enough doing that. It just wasn't there. Is that not part of the game plan today, or what?
Well, I'm not going to get into no philosophical discussion about throwing the ball downfield, because that's not what this game is about. You know what I'm saying? I took what the defense gives me. I go through the specific reads as if in a timely manner, and that's how I always play. I don't think you don't call plays. You don't say to coach, hey coach, let's just throw the ball deep and see where that gets us. That's not our mentality. But when we do throw the ball downfield, I know one in particular, the Kirko, I have to, give him a better ball, more accurate, and just settle in, man. It's a lot of first game, jitters, so to speak. But all in all, man, we know what we have to do, and for it to be so fresh on our minds and from our mind, I know exactly the things, and we will be better from it.
The offense seemed to play better after halftime. Was that just a sense of, like you were saying, settling in and being more comfortable, or what would you think of that?
Yeah, you just have to understand, like, we can't. It's just hard knowing that we all got the same dreams and aspirations and goals and whatever. I want it more than anything to be 1-0 after today. But at the end of the day, certain things do happen. Frustration does set in. Not being on the same page, not being connected to the same Wi-Fi, whatever synonym that floats your boat. Who cares? We didn't start as we didn't have the start that we wanted to have. We got to do a better job of protecting the football. The defense gave us more and more opportunities as the game went on, man, and we just have to know as a team, we got to mature from this. I think if we go into the game on Thursday and these same things, lingers, that's shame on us. You know what I'm saying? We do have a young team, but at the end of the day, we have great leadership that's capable of pushing us through and over the hump.
Christian obviously had a big game on that first touchdown. How do you think he fared running the read?
He scored.
Cam, you had taken a couple of shots there. It looked like they were relatively unblocked, and then you seemed like you threw yourself into the interception to make the tackle after that. How does the shoulder feel after 60 minutes of work?
I think that's what I'm most optimistic about and happy. Being able to, not necessarily gauge the throws. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what you were kind of hinting to. My body feels fine. And, you know, whatever play call, you know, I felt confident in it. I didn't even think about, you know, my shoulder at no particular point, so I think that's a good sign. But I still got to stay on top of it, and, you know, as well as my foot.
Cam, y'all ran the ball very well with McCaffrey, but they didn't call a lot of plays for you to run the ball. How'd that feel?
Great.
Cam, can you take us through what you saw in that interception? You mentioned that there were a couple of throws you were looking at back. I assume that's one.
Yeah, that's one. Just rushed it. And, you know, me and Greg got a great rapport, and, you know, he'll be a good charades partner with me. Because I know exactly what he's thinking, and in that specific time, I was just late to it. And when he kind of auto down in that hole, the defender realized, you know, the same thing that I was doing too. And that just it comes with time. You know, I haven't met a great quarterback that hasn't thrown an interception, that hasn't missed any throws, that hasn't missed any reads. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for me alone, you know, I understand that I have to be better, and you know, those just certain things that you just can't have happen. It's good that it happened early, but you know, it can't just keep happening. But you know, through it all, man, look, I think we played a great team. I understand that, and I know that, and it feels like, you know, we got embarrassed, and sometimes we did. There were some unacceptable things. You know, obviously, technically, you know, with my helmet that I couldn't hear. They played well before the 15 seconds cut off, or even, you know, just the sloppiness in the game. But at the end of the day, it's still 3 points. You know what I'm saying? And we left more than 3 points out there. You know, with the opportunities, with you know, the things that we've done to get us, or to put ourselves in that position with all 3 phases, from special teams, offensively and defensively. We could have, you know, we had an opportunity to score more than 3 points that we lost by, and that's what it really comes down to. So, you know, through my lens right now, yeah, you know, I'm extremely frustrated, but at the end of the day, you know, can't do nothing about it, but move forward to Tampa, and that's what I plan on doing.
On the play, did you change helmets, or can we go through that a little bit more, what happened?
Well, it's league mandated where, you know, you get 40 seconds to call a play. But what's happening, and Scott does a great job. Scott usually is the person that calls the plays and who I hear in the headset. But it was a disconnect. So usually you get it all the way up until 15 seconds and then it cuts off. Well, I was looking at 22 seconds and it still wasn't saying anything. You know, when you look back and he's, you know, you can see his mouth moving, but, you know, obviously you're not hearing what he's saying. So we wasted the timeout, then you come back, and then it's the same situation is happening. You know, that's, you know, what do you do? You know, but, you know, we just got to move forward. You know, it cost us, who knows, better field position or whatnot. But at the end of the day, you know, things happen. You got to just roll with the punches.
On that screen to DJ, was that a lateral from where you were?
No, I didn't think it was, but like I said, what you want to appeal it just to tell it, for the NFL to say we made a mistake? Okay, you move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, rarely do you get those, you know, called back. You know, whether I believe it was a lateral pass, whether it was a lateral pass or not, at this particular point, it helps and it does us no good.
All right. Thank you, Cam.